There was a story in the Sunday New York Times magazine on May 24th of this year. It was entitled, "Where Have All My Deep Male Friendships Gone?" It was written by Samuel Graham-Felsen, and he focused on broships, men forming friendships with other men. While I appreciate his point, I would take a different approach. I think men need to work on forming relationships with everyone, and especially women. In any case, I've taken a musing about the positive feedback I get for initial, getting to know you conversations. And I've discussed this with my wife, Amy. Most often the feedback comes from women, but these are not romantic encounters. They're just conversations with women friends. I have fewer ones with men for the same reasons I think that the male loneliness is such an epidemic. Men are just not as willing to get together for these kinds of intimate conversations. And I've also analyzed why people say they appreciated spending time together, that they felt truly heard. And I think some of the things I do in conversation can actually be learned as tactics, even though that's not how they arose for me. In a previous post, I talked about active listening, to focus solely on what your friend is saying. This is harder than it sounds because all of us are always wanting to tell our friends something or to explain something to them. But if you can focus on your friend and block out your other ideas, and then to reflect on what your friend is saying, and think about things like, do they resonate with an experience you had? Do you have some further insights into the point they're making? Do you happen to have a funny experience that is an example of what they're talking about? And then if you relate those things back to them, it makes them feel truly heard, because you not only were listening, but you then use their ideas and further them in your own mind. And you're doing something more than just parroting back what they told you. I think we all appreciate being heard, and it's just a thought for you to think about the next time you have an intimate conversation. And for the guys who are actually on the dating scene, I don't think this would be a bad approach for those conversations as well.